Welcome to my channel, The Blaugrana Blood. Barca Femeni or Barca Men thrashed Newcastle United 7-2 on the night and 8-3 on aggregate in the Men's Champions League round of 16 second leg. So the women saw that and like, okay, that's cute, that's good. Look, see us in action. And they literally thrashed Athletic Bilbao 7-1. They said, anything you can do, I can do better. And coincidentally, Newcastle United were 9th place in the Premier League at the time of the match between Barca and Newcastle. And Athletic Bilbao are 9th in the league when facing Barca Femeni. So coincidence? I think not. So just a small tidbit. So Barca Femeni faced Athletic Bilbao at the Johan Cruyff Stadium, which had a capacity of 4,700, which is quite high. It shows that the interest is still there, it's still improving, which is great to see. And Laporta has also said that they intend to increase the stadium capacity to 16,000 from the 6,000 now it is. So a bigger stadium will be even better. We can accommodate even more people. 7,000, 8,000 people per week is even better. So that's great. So that is all long-term strategies, but that's the news I got. I'm sure some of you would have read it as well. So regarding the match, so Kata Call came for the first time after, I guess, a month from her injury. Yeah, she was rusty. You could see she was rusty. She wasn't called too much because Barca Femeni was just attacking, but she did give up the goal and she straight up said, I'm sorry, it's my fault. So yeah, she's still rusty, but I'm happy that she got that out of the system. So she has to be on her A game against Real Madrid. Kata can't give this freebies to Real Madrid. So I hope that it's all flushed out of the system in this game. It's a good thing she played this game because she was rusty. So that's the thing. So Kata goal in goal. And then you have Marta Torrejon, Irene Paredes, Adriana Ranera, and Esme Bruce as the defense. Mapi Leon was training with the team. I think she will play the Clasicos. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I expect her to play the Clasicos. So they didn't want to risk her, so which is fair. And then you have Sydney, Clara Serrajordi, and Alexia in midfield. And then the forwards were Carla Julia as right winger, Salma as striker, and Claudia Pina. So this was the starting lineup. And Barca just dominated from the beginning. Athletic Bilbao had no chance. They couldn't do much. Like what could they do? They had six shots and 2 on target. That's all they had. And Barca Femeni were really efficient in this game. They had 10 shots. Not 10 shots. They had 17 shots, 9 on target, and 7 goals. Like unbelievable efficiency. And I think one of those games in the league, they scored way too less goals. They missed a lot of big chances. This time they only missed 1 big chance. So efficiency was on point in this game. So that's the thing. Barca scored 7 goals, and the first goal comes from Salma. So Pere did his homework properly. So running behind the defender. So Eva Payor from the left, she gives the pass ball straight to the center. Salma and Carla Serrajordi Carla Julia have a foot race, and Salma, being the sprinter that she is, she comes there first and she scores it. So yeah, Salma was unbelievable this game. She was rightfully the MVP. Although Carla Julia could also won that award because both of them absolutely cooked. Salma absolutely cooked. From the left, on the right, on the center, anywhere. She was amazing in this game. I really loved it. So that was great. So Salma gets the first goal. And the second goal, Claudia Pina. This time Salma is on the right side. She crosses the ball in, and then it goes to Carla Julia once again. And then she gives it to Pina. She does a little shimmy to, wrong foot the defenders and then pokes it in. So it's 2-0 by 15 minutes. Barca cruising. And then there is Salma gets fouled in the penalty box. The referee sees it in real. She sees it in real time. Does not give it. She sees the replay. She sees the slow motion. Does not give it. I don't know why they do it. These referees are again incompetent. But it is what it is. So that is it. And then Carla Julia for the third goal. It takes until the 41st minute to get a third goal. but that was worth the wait because what a goal! This girl, I love this girl. She's amazing. I can't wait to see how good she can be when she grows up. I mean, what a goal that is, man! Because she wrong foots the defender. She goes forward and then she goes backward, then she goes forward. I like many youngsters do this gimmicky stuff, but it does not lead to anything. But she does this, and it leads to something. And not just leads something; it leads to something much better. I mean, it's a very tight angle, and what is her name? Uh, yeah, Nunclaris, Adrian Nunclaris. She's like on the spot, like she has close in angles like any proper goalkeeper would do. But Julia found the tiniest of angles, the slenderest of margins, and she just pokes it in as a third goal. That's a crazy goal. Reminded me of Aitana's goal against Germany in the Euro semi-final. Like what a goal that is! Amazing. Aitana would be proud. So that's an amazing goal from Clara Sergio. Sorry, Carla. I don't know why I keep mixing the names. Carla Julia. So that was the third goal, and then the fourth goal even comes in. So yeah, the ball kind of ping pongs inside. Yeah, I think it's a corner, and the ball ping pongs inside. Carla Julia tries to sneak it in, but the defender is on the line and tucks it away, and it goes straight to falls kindly to Sydney, and then she just volleys it into the net. So 4-0 by half time. Barca cruising. The 10-point lead is still in, it becomes 13-point actually because Madrid plays the next day. So it was 13-point at the time. Madrid won 1-0 against Eibar sadly. So it's only 10-point lead. Oh, what will Barca do? The title race is heating up. It was 13 points at that time. So half time. And then Pere Romeo was very proactive. He's like, okay, 4-0. I'm happy. I'm glad. So let's do the rotations now. He took out Irene, brought in Aisha Kamara. And then he took out who else? Yeah, he took out Alexia and brought in Kika. So the guy is ready because 3 Clasicos back to back to back. So we can't take any chances. So he took out the 2 main players, brought on the other 2. Not that they are bad players either. So he brought them on. So after that, Daniel Agote came on for Athletic Bilbao. This girl is really good. I've even seen her for under 19s for Spain. She's a very good player, and she gets the goal against. She gets the only goal for Athletic Bilbao because of Catacol mistake. So she comes on at the 46th minute for Athletic Bilbao. And then Claudia Pina, another one. And this time again Salma, she's involved in this game. She gets assist. Like 2-3 defenders near just outside the box, and she just dribbles past them using only a left leg. So she doesn't want to use the right leg. It's only for running. Controlling the ball, she only uses the left leg. So she just dribbles past players. And she was amazing in this game. Salma, it was vintage Salma. So she gives it to Pina, and then Pina just she just shoots it. I thought the goalie would have saved it, but it just went in. So that was good. I don't know if it's a nutmeg or it just went under the hand. So that's the fifth goal. Barca scores so many goals, so I lose count. So that was 5-0 at that time. And then, Agote gets the goal, just a catacall, a bad mistake. It's understandable. She's come after a long time. So we'll forgive her for this game. So it is annoying. It's really, don't get me wrong, it's really annoying. And with respect to that, so that was the 6th league goal conceded by Barca after 23 games. Last time we had considered 16, 17 goals in the league after a whole league. We only considered 6, and this again was a freebie. So our defense has been unbelievable in this season. I think this is why we'll win the quadruple again. Fingers crossed. So that's the thing, and we have also crossed the 100-goal mark. There's still 7 more games to go. So a century of goals and only a single digit in goals conceded. So proper stuff. So that was it. And then after Pina and then Kika, man, wow. 6th goal. The ball just comes in. I think Vicky Lopez tries a cross, hits the defender, and it comes down to Kika, and she takes it first touch, top corner, boom. Wow. That was a beautiful goal. And then she scores the goal, and she's practically wincing, as if she missed the shot or there's some kind of pain in her body. She's practically wincing. What was that, man? That's a bad shot. I don't know why she made that face. Yeah, it's okay. It's a stat padding goal. Fair enough. It's only the 6th goal. But still, that was a great goal. I don't know. This is weird, but I guess she is like, yeah, I scored it, but we already won the match. What else? I like that. I like that attitude, but it's a beautiful goal. And then the other goal, she gets it in the next 2 minutes. It's a deflection goal, but who cares? We'll take that. So yeah, 7-1, absolute decimation, domination, whatever you want to call it. So the women have matched the men with considering one less goal. Should have been 7-0, but 7-1. So amazing. So the players were all rested. Yeah, Vicky Lopez came on. Broach was substituted in the 60th minute, and Vicky Lopez came on for a. Fenger came on for Salma. Fenger, I have to say this. I want her to succeed, but again, another stinker from Martin Fenger. Yeah, I like at this rate, she's gonna be phased out soon. She's not doing well. She she has the physicality, but other than that, with respect to the IQ, she's not. Yeah, she's not there. Especially when you compare her with the other youngsters, Aisha Kamara, Carla Julia, Sarah Jordi, Sydney, Vicky. Yeah, she's nowhere near that level. So as much as I want to see her do well, yeah, she's not the next Hada Hegerberg from Norway, sadly. So that was it. And then Patrick came on for the last let's say 15 to 17 minutes. I think 20 minutes, because I think 5 to 6 minutes were given at the end. So last 20 minutes, Patrick gets a warm-up game. So for Sarah Jordi. So yeah, all 5 subs made, 7-1, proper game, no injuries. So like, what more can you ask? Clean sheet, yes, yeah, we didn't get the clean sheet, but overall a great game, very good attendance, great game. So that was it. So we beat Athletic Club, and now comes the 3 Clasicos from hell for Real Madrid. I want Barca to destroy them, to humiliate them, because after the Super Copa Clasico, they were like, hey, we've actually crossed the gap. We didn't get destroyed 4-0. We only got destroyed 2-0. We're actually closing the gap. And then they just stuffed. They got absolutely stuffed at their home, 4-0. And then they did not. They had nothing to talk. They had nothing to talk. They were just some positives, but they had nothing to talk. They acted as if that thing never happened. Such an event never happened. Like such. And tournament does not exist. Copa del Reina does not exist. So that is what I want. I want them to. They're already crying. They already are crying the moment they beat Paris FC, and that is the first time they've ever beaten Paris FC in their history, which is funny because we beat them comfortably 2-0 away from home. So that is funny. So when the moment they beat them, they were happy, and the first thought that came to mind was, oh no, we have to play Barca. Oh no! Here's the gift for beating Paris FC the first time. 180 minutes against Barcelona, and the second leg will be at the Camp Nou, not like the shameless Florentino Perez club, which says, if you only win trophies, we'll give you the stadium, otherwise we will not. We are not a shameless club like Real Madrid. We are not a misogynistic club like Real Madrid. We respect the women like the way we respect the men. So they will play at the Camp Nou. Well, the first leg will be played at the shitty Alfredo Stefano Stadium, where the pitch is shit and it is designed to injure players. And if add a little bit of rain, it becomes a proper mess. It's a shitty ground. It's a shitty place to play. I just hope I don't care even if you come by there with a 0-0 draw. I just want the players to be safe. But bonus will be a 4-0 win. Like, why not? Let's humiliate them. Let's just finish the tie at the first leg itself. Let's give them no hope. I want double-digit scores for this Clásico. Why not? So we have to thrash them at the Camp Nou. Last time, I don't know if you guys remember, the score was 3-2 at the Camp Nou. At one point, Real Madrid were threatening to actually equalize and overtake Barca, and then Barca cranked up. They scored 3 goals in like 10-15 minutes. But it was close until it wasn't in the Camp. I don't want that shit. I want domination from the first minute to the last, especially the Camp Nou. So, and there's also the league game in between again, which will be played at the Di Stefano Stadium. So 2 games in Di Stefano, and then the last game will be at Camp Nou. So yeah, I want this to be the week of hell for Real Madrid fans. I want them to cry. I want them to be beaten into submission. I want them to be unconscious after the beating that they've given. They must forget everything. They must forget everything. I want to see that, because after this they have nothing to play for, because the league is gone. Already we're 10 points ahead. We win in the league, it's 13 points. It's gone, it's forgotten. Out of the Champions League. And they've already lost the Super Copa. They already lost the Copa del Reina. They have nothing to play for. There's not even pride. What pride? What pride? So they have nothing to play for. So yeah, this week can be a generational shellacking for Real Madrid. This is a generational week for us. So I expect the best from Barca Femeni. Mappilion should be back. Otherwise, Aitan and Alessandri won't play this game. But we have enough firepower to destroy and humiliate, to decimate, to destroy, to annihilate, all the adjectives you want to use. We have everything to destroy them. Pauk, of course, Matter will come all guns blazing, but they are like a sprinter who can only sprint for the first 200 meters. After that, they run out of steam. They become that. So first 10-15 minutes they'll press intense. After that they'll fade off, and then we can score goals. Or if we score in that first 10-15 minutes itself, that's it, their PTSD will start kicking in, and then we can start scoring more goals. So I don't so that is what. So even if Real Madrid lose only 1-0 at home, they'll start doing all sorts of copium. So I don't want that. I don't want them to see any copium. I just want them to give up. That's all I want to see. So hopefully the family will do. I mean, not hopefully, they will do. I have full faith in the team. So that's the thing. So that's the thing. And regarding Madrid, they played the next day, and they played Eibar away, and they came with a 1-0 win. They came with a 1-0 win. They also rotated many of their players. They rotated at least 6 of their players. So basically, they still have Misa in goal because Merle Froms has come back. She was in the bench for the game against Eibar, but I don't think they'll start. I don't know who they'll start though, because Merle Froms was supposed to be the number 1 goalkeeper, but she has just come back. So will they rush her, or Misa has been doing a decent job at goal? So I don't know who they'll start. That'll be interesting because Froms could be rusty, and we saw it is a real thing. Kata, she just gave a goal. So if Merle Froms comes and she gives freebies, we'll take it, man. We'll take it. So we'll see what happens. Even though Misa is not as good as Froms, but form matters. So we'll see what happens. So basically, their defense, it is Evan Navarro right back, Maria Mendes, Lacrar, and Ribeiro is at left back. This is their first what do you call the strongest defense. But in this game they play Rosio at left back, Anderson at center back, Ribeiro, who's a left back, played as center back, and Garcia played as right back. So they have rested some of the defenders here. So, and then the midfielders, their first string midfield is basically Dabrich, Angeldal, and Weir. In this, Angeldal and Weir played, and Irone replaced Sarah Dabrich. And their front line is Naomi Feller, Atenea, and Linda Caicedo. In this game, Redondo and Pau Comandador started. And then, so although Atenea, Dabrich, and Caicedo did come on later, so they have also rotated. So they've also done their part with respect to resting players. So I expect them to come with full intensity and full pressure. That is the least I expect from them. So yeah, it will be. They will give their all. They will definitely give their all. This guy, Pau Castle, is definitely coaching them better than his predecessors. So Alberto Toril. So yeah, I expect them to come with full force. So that will be the line of. That's what I expect them to play with, because this is what they played like in the final as well, and also the last Copa del Rey in the game. This is the strongest lineup they have. So this is what, and that is the thing. So that is the preview for the first leg of the Champions League Clásico quarterfinal first leg. So with that, and so I don't know if you guys remember, we've also played Real Madrid in the Champions League in the same stage, 21-22 season quarterfinal. Again, the first leg, coincidentally, the first leg was at the Di Stefano Stadium, and that was a very, very different game, because the first half, Madrid absolutely outplayed us. Like, it was horrible to watch. One of the worst like 45 minutes I can say of Barca Femeni. Like, it was unbelievable to watch, and Olga got the early goal. It was really unbelievably bad to watch that. And they were pressing like, you have seen Real Madrid pressing in this season, especially in the first Clásico at home, but that pressing was intense. Like, Barca Femeni could not handle that press. They were pressing all over the place, and Barca struggled so badly. But in the second half, Pina comes on for Wahabi, and Alexia Putellas gets a penalty thanks to Carolina Graham Hansen. It is a penalty. Real Madrid fans still to this date cry that it was not a penalty. I agree that Carolina does not know how to act. She is not a diver like Atenea, which is okay, and she exaggerated the fall. I agree, but it's a foul inside the box, so hence it's a penalty. But Real Madrid fans cried and cried and cried. So once Alexia gets the penalty, we get the momentum, and then Irene comes on for Andre Pereira, and then the tide slowly changes, and then Pina scores the goal, and Alexia scores at the end, which is similar to the goal Aubameyang scores in the men's Clasico. And then there was all sorts of memes put on because I think the men won 4-0, if I'm not wrong. And both the goals, Alexia and Aubameyang's goals are very similar goals. And they both wear the Seniora kit, which makes it even better. So it's a very lovely moment. So second half we did well. But first half, one of the worst I've seen Barca play. So I hope that won't be the case. Because again they will press like the same way they press in 21-22 season. They'll press. I think they might press even better. So Barca Femeni have shown they can overcome it and thrash Madrid. So I expect nothing less. And one more thing, Real Madrid Femeni in that game, their what do you say? Their starting 11. Only 2 players from that team play tomorrow, which is crazy for me because that's insane turnover in just 4 years. Like you do expect players to leave, but it's just 2 players, and that too, Misa and Atenea. That's it, just 2 players. Misa in goal and Atenea del Castillo. Everybody else has left the club. I think one person is still there, Rocio. She played the left back in the Eibar game, so she is there. But she is a second string player. Other than her, everybody has left. I mean, Teresa Abier also blames her. Teresa also played, but she had an ACL injury. Okay, so 2 players are there, but only 2 players started that game. So 4 players are there in general. So everybody else is left. So which is crazy. That's insane. What you call turnover. And then Barca in that game. Pause if you want here, and then just try to recollect and type it in the comments if you remember what the team was when Barca faced Real Madrid in the first leg of the Champions League, quarterfinal Champions League. So pause it here. Do not cheat. Do not look anywhere. Just try to think. Try to remember, and if you know, and type whatever the names you know. Let's see how many do you get out of 11. So if you want to pause it here, and then you can play later. After you type the answer, play. So it was basically Sandra Panos in goal, Marta Torrejon at right back, Andrea Pereira and Mapilian as centre backs, Laila Wahabi was the left back, APA midfield, and CGH Hermoso and Rolfa. So this was our team when we faced them. So we don't have Panos, Torrejon is a second string, Pereira's left, Wahabi has left, AP is still there, but although Bonmati is injured right now. Hermoso is left, Rolfa is left. We also have a lot of turnover, but still there are some players, CGH, APA, Mapilion. So there's still some players remaining, but not many players have left for Barca too. I just find it very, I don't know what to say. The feeling like there's so many players have left. There's a lot of time gone, so it's just a nostalgic feeling I got. And our little bro Jonah Hernandez was the coach back then. And one more thing which I found very shocking. Barca clueless this season. We were very worried about squad depth. Like we don't have players at all. We only have kids. What are we going to do? Most people have left. Oh my God, Yana's left. Lucia Corrales has left. Rolfo has left. So what are we going to do? Oh no. You know the bench we had for that game? I'll tell you. Claudia Pina, Irene Paredes, Engen, okay, Ingrid Engen, Gemma Font, Mary Munoz, Melanie Serrano, club legend, Maria Perez, and Ona Baradat. That's the bench. That's the bench. So we basically had 3 players: Pina, Paredes, Engen. Okay, maybe you can include Melody Serrano because she's a very experienced player like Marta Torrejon. Everybody else is just a bunch of kids. Gemma Font, Maria Munoz, Maria Perez, and Ona Baradat. They were like 18, 17 at that time. That's it. We had 4 players. Just 4 players. That's all we had. So you had the starting 11 and 4 other players who could come in, and only 3 of them were substituted in. So Girardus only used 3. That's it. You're talking, we had a worse squad depth back then, and we still reached the final, and we still thrashed Real Madrid. So, if you have any fears about squad depth right now, do not worry. Our squad depth is much, much, much better than it was back then. I was shocked to see this. If you have doubts, you can go check, and then you will be shocked as well. Madrid had better squad depth than us. Just think about it. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know how this guy brought Barca to the final with this squad depth, which is crazy. So yeah, so that is thing. So last time we played them, we won 3-1, but the first half was shit. Second half was really good. I don't want that. I just want Barca to just dominate from the first. I want a 4-0 win, but I won't be surprised if Madrid get a goal, because in the Champions League they'll obviously want to give their best, so they might get a goal. But I expect a 4-0 win. So that is it. So this is the review of the last game against Athletic Club, the preview of the first leg of the Champions League. Next comes the league. We'll do a video for that also. So thank you very much. Thank you for watching. I like this video. Subscribe to my channel. And let's go.